Traffic on the boundary line. We've got Josh Allen and Ross Cunningham in the goals. Mark Evans and Dennis Felder. And
okay, before we go, guys.
Dennis Felder, because he loves to give a bit of a show when the goal is scored. He loves to put the fingers up, and a bit of dramatics too from Dennis Felder. He's a great guy and he loves his umpiring football of a Saturday.
You guys there?
Okay, you there, Shane?
Yes, mate. Still a bit of squealing going on there.
Bit of squealing? Okay, mate. We'll fix that. We'll get rid of the fixed microphone today. Hopefully that might...
It's even worse now.
Worse? Okay.
Turn them off.
Turn them all off. Well, I don't know what's happening out here, but the football has started. Take it away, Cookie. Okay. Corio coming to attack immediately through the left foot there of Danny Cullen, who boots the ball towards half forward, but chipping in at half back and taking the mark might have been David Cook, I'm not worry. He goes out wide to the far side of the ground, found a teammate, play on immediately towards the leader, but the big fella, the Moose Meeson, and Meeson takes the mark, way out wide on the half forward flank, kicks the ball inside the 50, up in front Darren Shelley, uses the hands and the body and the fist very well, finds the safety at the boundary line for Corio, and it's a boundary throw in, half forward flank, far side of the ground, and Mollawari immediately were to attack. Boundary umpire about to commence proceedings. He throws it back in now. It's tapped back towards the fence. Adam Kent played his 100th game, got a hand pass away. Wasn't a particularly good one. Mollawari player goes in hard after the ball. Ridden into the ground he was, but no free kick has been given, and it will be a boundary throw in there on the far side of the ground. Onturk actually went up there and done the ruck work there for Corio. It came back to the big fella there in Jimmy Onturk, and away he goes with a long kick into the centre of the ground. No one able to take a mark. Oh, umpire said play on is the call. Gave it away there, and down it comes to little McGuinness. McGuinness of Mollawari punt kicks the ball to the forward line, but here comes McNamara for Corio, streaming out of the fence, out the half back, gives it to Greg Cockerell. Little right foot kick around the boundary line. He was looking there for Vlado Samjanim. It was 3-0-1, but well played the one, which was Darryl Russell coming in and knocked the ball over the boundary line for the throw-in. By Josh Allen now brings the ball back into play. Members side centre wing. Early stages of the first quarter, 2.5 minutes have travelled. The ball thumped down there by the big ruckman for the Mollawari side in Big Bird, but it's well sharked there by Cornwall for the Corio side. Kicks it quickly up to half forward, Cookie, and the ball is at half forward. Little kick off the ground from David Cook comes out. Hamish Gould takes the mark. Wants to play on. Umpire said benefit of the doubt. Back you go, Hamish. And Hamish Gould, the ruck rover, kicks the ball across to the centre of the ground. Looking for his teammate coming through with plenty of pace in Wosley. Comes around on the left foot. Punt kicks the ball over the centre. Cornwall sitting back. So too Adam Kent. Oh, dropped the bum. Fighting. Could have had raisins all over him, Adam Kent. Ball comes across to Shelley. His hand pass intercepts the ball. The mark has been taken by Gary.
For exclusive custom framing, call Paul and Jane Shanahan at Frameline. With 14 years' experience behind them, Frameline have a wide range of frames on display and use the latest framing techniques to suit your requirements. They also have prints and mirrors to blend in with your decor. Frameline are located at Shop 1, 317 Packington Street, Newtown. Or for expert advice, call Paul or Jane on 224157. Frameline are proud sponsors of 3YR.
The Double YR Football 93 Goal of the Day is sponsored by the Painter's Pot. It's your one-stop paint shop. For discount paints of all top-name brands, as well as all painting accessories, the Painter's Pot has the lot. They also supply Dulux car paints. For all inquiries and expert advice on your paint requirements, call into the Painter's Pot, 69 Jerringham Street, Geelong, or phone 216 585. The Double YR Football 93 Player of the Day is sponsored by Pizzaland. Pizzaland is not just pizzas, they specialise in Italian and Turkish cuisine. There are weekly specials like pasta, kebabs, Turkish breads and more, but best of all, pizzas baked in the traditional wood ovens. They're open from 11 a.m. till late, and they also have a BYO licence you can eat in or take away. For home delivery, telephone 218424. After the footy, stop by Pizzaland 52, Mercer Street in Geelong.
Double R Football 93, and it's right back to where the guys are, over at Football Park. Yes, indeed. It's one of those days where just about anything can happen. Oh, dear, oh dear. Let's check up some of the latest scores from the AFL right now before we get back into our next match. And Footscray right now, 4-1-25. That's Footscray at Western Oval, 4-1-25 against St Kilda, 2-3-15. The latest scores also from the MCG. Essendon, 2 goals, 12. Adelaide, 1 goal, 6. And Fitzroy against Collingwood, it's a 5-0-30. With Fitzroy and Collingwood has got 1 goal, 6. Right now, it's back to the guys, hopefully.
45 to me if it's lucky. You going to speak there, Shane?
Yes, you're on the air. Go for it.
Thank you very much, Shane. Rodney Boothroyd has taken this mark. He's going to kick this ball for Corio. Have a shot for goal is Boothroyd, and he's going to kick it from just inside, just on the 50-metre line. I don't know whether it's 50, Ron. What do you think? I think it looks a bit shorter to me. I think it could be cooking around about 40 to 45, but yeah, that'd stretch it. I reckon I'd be a chance to make the distance here. Boothroyd won't have a problem. The distance will not be a problem. Accuracy's the worry for Rodney Boothroyd. The long kick with the right foot drifts across the face of goal towards give a man a rap. He only just made the distance, touched off the hands, 1 point only on the board to Boothroyd. Well, first score here this afternoon at the MCG, home of the Motowari Warriors, goes to the Corio Footy Club. It's taken them 5.5 minutes cooking as we see down the full-back, brings it ball back into play. Jackson elects to go to the members' side. Back of players fly over the back of the pack, working hard. McPhee taps it on sweetly. Opportunity now with a loose ball. Picks up sweetly there by Superman Adam Kent. Kicks it long to half forward. And unfortunately, the kick wasn't particularly good, Ron, and Motowari came out of it here with a little kick to Berryman, who's been lively in this first quarter. He's a good player, Berryman. Kicks it towards the centre of the ground. Up goes Shelley. Oh, drop one he should have taken. He was marking better with the ball. He's got a bit of hair on it now this week, Ron. Little kick comes in towards over the centre of the ground. Jimmy Onturk sits back and smokes the cherry, takes it easily, kicks out towards right half forward flank. His target out there was unable to take the mark there, and Dave Cullen. In he goes again. Calvin Keating's endeavoured. Brilliantly played by Darryl Russell. He's in good form for Motowari. Kicks to the centre wing. Little player went forward when he should have gone back there. Matthew Price wasn't able to claim it. On the ground it goes. Leg, says Ronnie Brain, was Mick Wosley. And the umpire has agreed with this one in Murray Fanning. Yeah, good umpiring Murray Fanning, giving the opportunity here for the Oaks to play his first senior game wearing the 36 jersey. Mickey Wosley, a lovely drop punt up to the teeth of goal. Fists it away. Good football, Jimmy Onturk. Gets a loose ball out to the direction of Cockrell. It bounces cruelly though for him. Chipping in now for the Motowari side was good footy. Matty Price kicks it up now. Opportunity off the boot there for the Motowari side by Worsley. Doing well early stages. The loose ball now. Oh, Keating went a little high. And Calvin Keating will get the free kick for the Corio Footy Club. Member side half-back flank. A little bit high there, the tackle of Box Ovie. Certainly was, Ron. I'm pleased to see this kid start on the ground, Calvin Keating. We saw him come on against North Geelong weeks ago, and he ran rings around them out on the wing there. He's very slightly built, but he's very, very quick. And Keating's got the ball just inside the defensive 50, kicks the ball down towards centre wing, looking for Boyle. Much too much distance in the ball there for Boyle. And Nick Bird, the big fella, goes back and takes a nice mark. Yeah, Nick Bird, very impressive early stages too. Cookie now looks up for the centre half forward position. For high fires. In front there was Semichev. Valvulano couldn't take the footy. Oh, what a fly. A coat hanger, Mark Enridge. Get the free kick of the... He's all right though, Ron. He certainly is. Troy Hovey a little bit rationer in the tackle. That's 2 for Troy Hovey. Want to watch what he's doing there. Edridge kicks the ball to centre half forward. Bird goes across and does the spoiling well. It's knocked down here towards Sean Phillips. Comes away from half back from Motowari. Kicks it out wide. Looking for Berryman. Berryman's got time to steady. Gets it around his opponent. Not a particularly good kick from Berryman. Up towards the half forward line. The Moose Mason grabs it. Swings onto that left foot. Kicks it into centre half forward. And dashing out of the fence is Adam Kent. Played his 100th game and drives it long towards half forward. Yeah, great football from the Superman. The loose ball at centre half forward. All fumbled there by Hovey, but he's got good support. Phillips. Short Phillips now looks up to the centre of the ground. Looks there trying to find his teammate in Kelvin Russell, but Plugger couldn't take it. Chipping in now for Corio was Cornwall and goes short and finds his teammate at centre half forward, which was good football too, in David Cullen. Cullen kicked the ball towards half forward flank. They're going wide and they're going indirect. Bad play there by Motowari and by Corio. It allows Motowari in. A little kick comes out towards the centre wing. Adam Kent's the favourite for this. Oh, well tapped on. His Motowari opponent might be Inglis, is it? Beat him hands down there. Number 16, Dale McGuinness it was. Well played. Unfortunately lost the ball in the tackle. Onturk comes through, crashes his way through the pack, forced a hand pass in a hurry, goes to Cockrell. That's Greg Cockrell. Kicks towards half forward. Back there doing well. Sean Phillips early in the game for Motowari. gets around, a little kick comes out, player flattened after he kicked that one, Ron will be down the field of Montawari, advantage paid, as running onto the football here for Montawari's side is Dale McGuinness, kicks in towards the forward zone, Mark Taken will play on Bertelmeiser, has a flying shot on the right foot, and Bertelmeiser's kicked the opening goal for the Montawari side. Yeah, great, good team football too from the Mooson, spoke clearly there to his teammate with the footy in McGuinness, had time to kick it to the corridor, and I tell you what, Beetlejuice is finishing off sweetly. Ooh, a beautiful goal there. Shane, is the reception much better now? I think Shane might have gone for a Tosca. He might have. Well, it must be all right if he's gone for a Tosca run. Ball coming back to the centre via the boundary umpires, Cunningham and, well, of course, Cunningham and, of course, Josh Allen. Josh Allen, the young cut on our side. Well, Cookie, we're going about 10 minutes of the first quarter on the Commoner Fleet Hotel first quarter scoreboard. Now moves Montawari, one straight goal, 6 points. Leading Corio, 1 point. Back to the centre, Vlado Sanjani doing the battle with Big Bird. No one able to get it clear there. Stack of players in the centre of the ground. Umpire comes in. Oh, he's pinned him here for holding the ball. And Hovey, who's given away a couple of free kicks, is going to take this one in the centre for Montawari. Well, the ball, a poor kick though on that occasion. Wobbled off the boot and Chippy and taking a great mark as Superman Adam Kent for Corio doing well early stages. Goes to Cornwall half forward. Got around his opponent there in Shane Coots comfortably. Kicks long to the pocket. Here's an opportunity for the Corio Devils. Dave Cullen takes the mark, plays on and goes bang from 20 metres. And I think you'll find, no, it's been brought back by umpire Fanny. Didn't quite see what happened behind the play, Cookie. Nor did I, Ron. I was watching Cullen go in. He played very well to play on and kick the goal. He has not signified all clear, and the ball's going to come back, and the free kick looks like it might be, can't pick him up down there. Montawari runner reckons there was a shepherd behind the plate. Okay, Dwayne Welsh, I think it was, took the free kick, kicked the ball around the boundary line very close to the fence. He's found a teammate here who's taken him up, has to kick it on the left foot towards Meeson at half forward, centre wing, up he goes, can't mark. Hamish scores, roving the pack beautifully, kicks the ball to centre wing. Oh, Mick O'Toole goes back and takes a lovely mark of one-hander, outpointing his opponent there, Matthew Price on that occasion.
WYR Football 93 last quarter scoreboard is sponsored by Taco Bill Mexican Restaurant. Bring the kids to enjoy authentic Mexican food including nachos, enchiladas, tortillas, tacos and more. Meals are prepared from spicy or mild to suit your taste. There are daily themes and events. Every month, grab yourself the latest promotional calendar. Every Saturday, half night, half price, in by 6, out by 7:30, and we are fully licensed. To book, call us on 214825. Taco Bill is at 217 Marble Street, Geelong.
What a great lunch, Paul. My roast was superb. How was your grill?
Well, that satisfied me. I'll be right for the game.
And those mouth-watering sweets. We must go back to the Common Lafane next week because they're open all week for lunch from 11:30 till 2.
And the price is so reasonable. I'll tell the rest of the gang they're located at 209 Bellarine Street, East Geelong. The Common Lafane are sponsors of WYR.
In the sea.
Yes, indeed. It's a beautiful afternoon to be listening to the football, and we'll have a bit more of that. Unfortunately, we lost our line, but we'll get back to that shortly. But first, some scores from around the grounds and to the MCG. The latest score lines we have through are 3-2-20 for Essendon. That's Essendon 3-2-20. Adelaide, 1 goal, 1-7. Waverley Park at Hawthorn is 6-2-35 to Richmond and 2-3-15. Princess Park, 7-2-44. Going hell over heels for Collingwood is only 1 goal, 1-7. Okay, Football 93, back again.
Awful bloody kick, though, I got to tell you. Yes, that's a shocking kick. It went straight to Adam Kent playing his 100th game. That's the easiest kick he's ever got in 100 games. He kicks the ball towards half forward. Mark taken here by Cullen. That is Danny Cullen down at half forward for Corio. Wants to go across the ground. Does it well, too, because coming in and taking the mark there is the other Cullen run, and that is, or was Matt Cullen giving it to Danny. Actually had the Cullens wrong. His kick's a good one to Ian Cockrell, who's taken the mark short of centre half forward, but a fair way out from goal. Now, Cullen's disposal superb, and has found Cockrell, who just chipped it over the top. A little bit of loose checking there from Montawari. Umpire Dow just coming in and having a chat there to the defender from Montawari too. And, well, an opportunity here. Drifting down there, Johnny Cousins, the lively little rover now from 45 metres directly in front, the drop punt. Well, it's well offline, Cookie. Players having a little bit of trouble with disposal here this afternoon, and there's not a great wind here this afternoon, is there? No wind problems, Ron. That was the lack of a skill there. That was just a poor kick. Simple as that. Okay. 1 point only goes on the board to Corio, who have yet to post a goal in the opening quarter, and the fullback, where was it? Phillips kicked it in there out towards half-back. No one able to take a mark. It's picked up here by Cousins, was it? Having a fly, Sam Janney, it was. Kicked it into the pocket. Couldn't quite make the distance. Defending grimly down there, Ray McPhee, unable to get it clear. Coming out of defence now, might have worried a little chance. Left foot kicker smothered. Stacks on the mill down there in the forward pocket. The umpire's letting it go. Could have paid a couple of kicks or balled it up, but good umpiring, he didn't. He let them clear it themselves, and Montawari come away towards half-back. Up goes Russell and can't mark. It's taken away from him. Running onto the footy there was Swampy Marsh, who couldn't control it for Corio. It's deep in their attacking zone. Kick comes out towards half-back. Up goes Russell again. Cockrell's his opponent. Picked up by Daddy Cullen, and he kicks it long into the forward pocket for Corio. Yeah, good football low in defence there for the Montawari side, Sean Phillips. His hand pass, though, couldn't find the target. Put his teammate there in Troy Hovey under a bit of pressure, and unfortunately for the box, he couldn't control her, and she's over the line out of bounds around about 45 metres from the Corio goal, member side of the MCG. Putting on the boundary umpire to commence proceedings once again down there. Steve in attack. Up goes Ian Cockrell to won the hit down. A flying shot off the right boot, I can tell you, by Johnny Cousins. Might be a beauty. It might be a goal of the day. He's kicked it. Oh, well done, Johnny Cousins. Lovely knockdown by Ian Cockrell, who did the ruck work. Got up high, tapped it down to Cousins. Cousins swung around and kicked a magnificent goal. Well, that's going to be in for the guest video goal of the day here this afternoon. Cookie, and what a great effort, Johnny Cousins. Well, that was a beauty. But Cockrell's ruck work was just terrific down there. He's not a ruckman at all, but he got up high, palmed it straight to Cousins, who swung onto the right foot from deep in the right forward pocket. I did say in the preview that he can kick goals from the pockets here because they're very, very wide, and he was able to steer that one through under a fair bit of pressure. 18 minutes of travel of this first quarter. GTFL round 8 match of the day out here at Montawari sees now that there's only 1 point in it. Corio's favour, and the skipper of the band in Cornwall. That was Nevada. Kicks it long to half forward, but good defensive football from the Warriors. Thumped the ball over the line and out of bounds, and we'll have a throw-in, Cookie, around about 60 metres from the Corio goal. Pretty interesting game so far, Ron. Not much in this. 1 goal, 1-7. Plays 1 goal, 2-8. Just 1 point the difference, in fact. Little kick from Ettridge from that ruck throw-in. Gets Corio into attack down towards the half-forward line. No one able to gather it cleanly down there. Little hand pass came out in the direction of Ian Cockrell. Going back with him there might have been Dwayne Welsh pushing the Ray McPhee it was. Pushes the ball towards the fence, and it's a rush behind. It has got through the scoring area, and 1 point goes on the board. A rush one there to the Corio side. Okay, moves Corio to 1-3-9. Leading Montawari 1-1-7. As I mentioned, around about 19 minutes of travel of the first quarter here. Ball down the outer side. Half-back flank position. Clearing the ball long there for the Montawari side was good football too, and finds Shane Coots. And away.
All I need is a little help. A little help is all I need.
Every day, round the clock, round Australia, thousands of Australians get by with a little help from the Salvation Army. Tomorrow, Sunday, May the 23rd, please give generously to the Red Shield Appeal. Thank God for the Salvos.
Yes, give generously as we head back to Football 93. Sorry about this, guys. Hello, you there?
We certainly are, Shane.
Go for it.
Back here at the MCG, ballers at half forward. Members side for the Corio Footy Club as the ball now back into play. Pack of players on the ground. Now, we see coming out of it was Ettridge. Quick ticket, up and under job. Didn't travel a lot of distance. Working hard there in front for the Corio's side. Appeared to be Dave Cullen. Couldn't trap it. Good defensive football, Montawari. Again, sees it over the line, David. Okay, first quarter scoreboard, Ron, shows Montawari 1-1-7. Playing Corio, who are 1 goal, 3-9. McGuinness has kicked the point. Bertelmeiser kicked the goal for Montawari. Cousins kicked the beauty for Corio. They're back into attack again. Down towards the big fella. Almost taking the mark, I think, Boothroyd. Yeah, great. Been paid the mark. Yeah, very good use of the body, Ron. Was able to hold his opponent out on that occasion with strength and experience, and he's going to have a shot from 22 metres out from goal directly in front. Yes, real opportunity here for Rod Boothroyd to increase his tally for 1993 season. He's leading the goal-kicking run as you're looking up here. I think he's got about 43. Yes, he has. And here he comes. Tell you what, he's got 44. No doubt about that one, the big fella. The co-coach of the Corio Devils. Boothroyd kicks his first. Well into the first quarter, and Corio have gone to 2 goals, 3. That's 15 points on the board, leading Mottawarri 1 goal, 1-7. Proudly brought to us by the Common Food Hotel down there. It's Geelong and Kilburn Street, Ron. Is that the one? That's the one. I know the place well. I've been there more than once. Lovely meals also down there at the Common Food Hotel, supporting Guest Video and Double IR. Bringing you the match of the day for the Geelong District Football League. Ron, this has been a pretty keyed-up game. Both teams were out on the ground very early. They beat the umpires out, actually did Mottawarri, out on the ground early, and they've just been a little bit haphazard in their handling of the ball, a little bit nervous, I think, a couple of these players. Up goes Senjani with the stand-up bounce, knocks it to the ground, they're stacking on top of it, out the back it comes. Little kick around the pack there by Dale McGuinness for Mottawarri's been lively. Picked up and kicked further forward here by Craig Marsh. Swampy kicks it forward for Corio. Oh, who's this? Cockerell. Cockerell turns around as easy as you like. This is Ian Cockerell. He had a hand in the first goal. He's had a foot in that one. And another goal goes on the board with Corio. And Mottawarri just need to regroup a little here. Corio been in attack most of this quarter. Certainly have, especially this late stages cooking of this first quarter. It's been filming now 23 minutes of this first term, and it's all coming from the middle. Vlado Sam Genevieve, Swampy Marsh doing it well there in the centre of the ground. Did well, didn't he? Did he not there, Swampy Marsh? Looked to be in a bit of stroke, was able to get boot to the ball, playing in front of Ian Cockerell, plenty of experience. Was able to dummy around, just straighten up. It made it look easy in the finish, but it was a very good bit of football from Cockerell, who did get the hit down to the previous goal kicker in Johnny Cousins. And back to the centre. Umpire Phil Dow throws the ball in the air. This time the big fella Bird gets the ball to ground. Coming through now like a steam train was Dowser Russell. Dowser gets up there to Hovey. Caught one a little bit high. Play on called the umpire. The loose ball sees it spill to where Kelvin Keating. Just a little chip kick. Nicely done to Mark Cullen. He feeds off the hand pass to the running Ruckman into Vlado Sevic. Kicks it longer. Cockerell couldn't mark the ball. It comes to Cousins. He's steady. No, goal umpire said it's just missed. Great effort, Johnny Cousins, but he's just offline. And Cousins, pretty lively cookie on the forward line, Corio, early stages. His personal tally, 1 goal, 2. Both he and Ettridge are giving plenty of pace around the packs and getting the loose ball here and there, Ron. And Adam Kent at half-back for Corio, playing his 100th game is the Superman, and he has played very well also. Waiting on the footy to be kicked back in. Not a particularly good kick, it's up and under. Darryl Russell's the target. He couldn't mark that one. It's slapped away from him. Corio doing all the running at the moment. Little hand pass comes back here in the direction of Ian Cockerell. Spins on the right foot. Fires under a late shot of pressure. He kicked another one. What a beauty. Ian Cockerell. Kicks his second cookie at the 25-minute mark of the first quarter. Moves the Corio Devils down to 4 goals, 4. 28 points. Leading Mottawarri 1-1-7, who seemed to have stopped after that first 5 minutes of very good football. They opened up very well, Ron, as you're saying, but the last 15 minutes of this quarter has been all Corio. They're running in numbers, and I can see the Mottawarri runner, Steve Cassidy, getting pretty busy. He's out there telling a few backmen, for God's sake, get in front and pick up your man. Ball back to the centre. Umpire Murray Fanning throws it in the air this time. Semajev again. Vlado thumps it down to centre half forward. Trying to pick the footy up. Can't do so. There was Darryl Russell. He's now got support. Good football there from the big fella, number 26 in Kelvin. Got it forward. The ball dropped short. Now, opportunity Mottawarri. Kicked there by Matthew Price. Good football. And Bertel Moser led well, Cookie. Lovely foot pass from the youngster playing his first game in Matthew Price. Opportunity now for the Mottawarri boys. Bertel Moser kicking from around about 30 metres, slight angle. Perhaps 35, Ron will give him the benefit of the doubt. Should not miss the scoring target for a full forward. The Bertel Moser puts on the bench an awful beacon kick at going up there, and Shelley is backing back and taking one as easy as you like. Yes, he kicked the ground then, David, and poor footy there from the full forward for Mottawarri. Shelley now goes out the outer side. Oh, great mark. That's a lovely mark taken there by that youngster, Owen Berryman. There's now an opportunity to drive the Warriors deep into attack. Gee, not a lot of movement on the forward line, Cookie. None at all, Ron. He just has to go back and lay it up. Goes Shelley and lays into it with the fist. Did it well. And go and rebounds. A little left foot kick, a snapshot. It could be a beauty here off the boot of 36, Mick Mosley. I think he's bombed it through, Ronnie. It's a beauty. Great goal, Mick Mosley. Oh, yeah, that was a good goal because he was under a bit of pressure. Had to gather it in one motion. Almost a standing start kick from 35, perhaps 40 metres out. We'll give him the benefit of that one. Maybe a bit more, but they never looked like missing. A beautiful kick for goal, and Dennis Fielder put the two fingers up, and Mosley kicks his first. 26.5 minutes of travel to the first quarter. GDFL round 8. Match of the day out here at the MCG. Sees Corio 4-4-28. Lead Mottawari 2-1-13. Bird goes up and wins the hit down, but streaming through the centre of the ground is Ettridge. He's playing a great game. Kicks it out wide, looking for Boyle. He can't handle it. Out comes, looks like Bootroyd there on the right foot. Little kick around the corner. No one able to grab it cleanly. Cornwall's in there, gets a hand pass out wide. Chance to run it out of defence here. Mottawari, they're under pressure though. Left foot kicks inaccurate, and it's taken here easily by, might be cut up by Marsh. It was Swampy Marsh takes it, kicks it right down towards the forward line. Going back there, letting assistance, doing well was Coates for Mottawari, and he and his teammate are able to get out of a bit of trouble. Look up here for Hamish Gord at centre wing position. It's dumped away from Hamish Gord, and the ball's gone over the line out of bounds slightly in Corio's attacking zone, and the scoreboard shows that it is 13 points Mottawari, and Corio 28, 15 points the difference. Late stages, first quarter, right? Going to be a real test of character. The youngsters really finding it hard now, Cookie. A lot of pressure being applied by both sides. A lot of fumbling, disposal, not as good as it should be. Any time will tell. Certainly, Ron, I think Corio are using the ball a bit better at the moment. They were going too wide early. They're now looking to kick it into the corridor towards Boyle, and we're running on this umpire to pay that decision. He has paid a free kick to Hovey, who receives his second free kick for the day, does Box. And just waiting on him to take this one. He's going to go short to Russell. No, he's not. He kicks it over Russell's head. Meeson's the target. Up he goes. Untorked knocks it away and comes to ground. Hamish Gore's got a panic to run in, and he's got 2-7. He has a bounce. Straightens up on the right foot. Does Hamish Gore into the pocket, and Bertel Mason takes the mark. Hard up against the behind post, Ronnie. He's on a very, very acute angle. Not a good kick from Gore. Lucks a fortune. Landed in the arms of the player there in Bertel Mason, and the Beatles going to have a shot. A very acute angle, but the pockets are deep. You can kick them here, Ron. Yes, certainly, Cookie, but it pays to be in front. Bertelmeiser was in front on that occasion. The ball, it dropped a little in its projection to the goals. Opportunity now. Bertelmeiser. 10 metres out. Oh, he's run around. The whistle here, and I think he'll find that he'll get a second chance, and he's going to get it from directly in front because he's claiming that there were 2 or 3 on the mark. They are Darren McNamara, Jimmy Onturk, and Greg Crockerall. Claiming too many players are on the mark. He's going to get another kick for goal, and you can chalk this one up. He won't miss this one. He's 1 metre out. He is directly in front. Here's the Beetle, and Beetlemeiser will kick a goal. He does so right now, and Corio giving away a bad 6-pointer there, Ronnie, and Mottawari fight back. They trail now by just, I think, about 7 points. Bertelmeiser kicks his second here this afternoon. Cookie in quite a good display at full forward for the Mottawari side. Limited chances, and well, he's done well. Enhances his score rate this season to 23 goals, as we see now that Mottawari 3-1-19. Trailing Corio 4-4-28 on the Tom Lafitte Hotel first quarter scoreboard. My addition, just a touch out there, Ron. It is 9 points the difference. Gas wasn't your strongest subject, Cookie. I sat at the back of the class, Ron. Umpire about to set things back into play. Phil Dow taking his time. Throws the ball up as the umpires do in the GDFL. Up goes Senjani, but wins the hit down, but goes straight to Hovey. Chance to break into the centre as Hovey fast. A hand pass over the top. It's a good one. He's got a teammate running around in circles here. Wants to kick it in a hurry there. Might have been Wosley on the left foot. Kicks towards. Oh, Russell went up and almost took a good one. Hits the turf. Mason grabs it. The loose handball's long. Goes out wide. In a bit of trouble here on the Mottawari side. Running back onto the football, Kevin McLean. He needs support. He's got it too. But the hand pass goes straight past Phillips. He's unable to trap it. It's close to the boundary line, and unfortunately for Mottawari, a golden opportunity to come into attack there has been wasted. Certainly has, Cookie. Wait for the big men to fly for this guest video pie here on members side centre wing here at the MCG, the home of the Mottawari Warriors. In front, Bird, good it down to Russell. Good football there. The kick, though, again, only very short. Can't find the target. And again, good defensive skills. Corio see it over one out of bounds. Certainly, Ron. That was Colin McLean actually getting the foot to that one. Looks a bit like Russell too. I won't knock you for that one, but it was McLean. Just tumbled the punt around the corner. Now the umpires played, there's a free kick. He must have come off a Corio player's boot as it was close to the boundary line, because standing the mark here is Johnny Cousins, and waiting to see who's going to have this kick. Looks like little McGuinness. Kicks the ball towards half. Oh, the big fellow went up, put the hands in the back, and took the mark, but the umpire right on it. Umpire Phil Dowell said, "You'll kick Jimmy on Turk," and he'll relieve the half back from Corio. Jimmy on Turk, the drop punt. It's a lovely 60-metre job to centre half forward, but in front, taking a timely grab from Mottawarri, Darryl Russell. Played very well early stages too of this GDFL Round 8 match of the day. Goes out wide. Opportunity now. We see that could have been Hobie. Kicks it up to half forward. Looks there for the lead of Wolseley. Gets around on the left foot. Good football from the first gamer. Punts it up and free kick. Free kick against McNamara. And I think you'll find that Miser's going to take this one. Miser will get the free kick. Wasn't necessary because Cockerell, that is Greg, I think, or is it Ian? One of the Cockerells in front there taking the mark. It was, in fact, Ian Cockerell. But getting into the back of his opponent was the very experienced Darren McNamara. Should have known better than that. And Miser's going to try and kick his second goal in 5 minutes. Goal umpire lays right back on this one. That's not a goal I'm not here on. And Mottawarri fight back. Great goal from the spearhead. Miser kicks his third. And well into time on Cookie. 31.5 minutes have travelled of this first quarter. Paddy Morris by the Commonwealth Hotel. Sees down the scoreboard a little more enhancing for the Mottawarri supporters. Mottawarri 4-1-25, just trailing by the 3 points now over Corio 4-4-28. Well, I've been a bit impressed with Mick Wosley playing his first game for Mottawarri. Spinning on that left foot, kicked the goal and helped set up that goal too with a nice kick to the corridor. And I thought that the problem for Mottawarri might be Boothroyd, but the problem for Corio is the fellow down there full forward in Miser. Back to the centre, and up goes Bird and wins this hit down. It's slapped away, and again Corio get it out of the centre, and again it's through Mark Edridge, who drives long towards half forward. No mark taken down there. Players running it up the ball. Raymond feeds a chance for Mottawarri. Can't pick it up. Boyle can. Boyle spins around, kicks to the forward line. He's found a teammate on the lead. Boothroyd has taken a mark. Angle probably 45-50 degrees. Distance not a worry. Ronnie, well played by the centre half forward. Philip Boyle is very mobile. Trapped that well and spun and kicked with the right foot. And Boothroyd out in front, as Bernal Miser was up here a minute ago. Boothroyd's going to have the shot. Real opportunity here. Boothroyd comes in the drop punt. The goal on fire. Comes across. Yes, to go all through. Great goal, Rodney Boothroyd. The joint coach for Corio kicks his second. Well, it didn't look good. It didn't look good the way the goal umpire moved across. Can I say that? On the kick looked all right, but he moved well across to his right-hand side, left the screen for us. But 4 points are signified for the Corio side. Boothroyd kicks his second, and Corio got a 5-4-34 on the Colnafine scoreboard, leading Mottawarri 4 goals, 125, and it's back to a handy lead of, 11 points. Is that, Ron? 9 points, Cookie. 9 points. So copy math. I sat right at the back of the class, I can tell you. Take over at the centre bounce and see whether Senjanev or Bird can get this to one of his teammates. Well, both players very keen to get underway. Umpire Murray Fanning comes in, throws the ball not too high in the air. It doesn't really favour either player. It was a bit of a null event that particular time. The loose ball picked up by Cousins. His hand pass, though, couldn't find a Corio teammate. Coming through again for the Mottawarri side was Darryl Russell. Kicks at the centre half forward, but again Corio doing well at half back through the agency of Adam Kent. Went inside to his teammate coming through in McNamara. Goes to half forward and finds Cockerell. Ian Cockerell, beautifully done. Dummied the hand pass to the right, went back to the left, kicked with the lead. He knew where Boothroyd was going to be. They played together a bit, these two, and Boothroyd's out on the lead, takes the mark. A fair way out this time, Ron. He's going to have to put the size 13s right into this, I can tell you. But he's a fair way out from goal. The angle is about the 45-degree mark, but hasn't he got some experience here in Cockerell? He does not waste the footy. I gave him best on the ground last time we saw Corio, and he's well on the way to that again. He uses the football so well. Certainly does. Opportunity again. Spearheads very prevalent. Early stages of Round 8 match of the day here at the MCG for Geelong District Footy League. Beautiful beauty. Double AR football for season 93. Moving the scoreboard right along too for the Corio side. Cookie, we've been travelling, I would suggest, at least 34 minutes. I don't know, the timekeepers may have gone to sleep. No, the siren has sounded to terminate the first term here at the MCG sees that the Corio Football Club have kicked along to 6-4.